Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Roll Tide. My name is Jason. Thank you for coming back. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a compilation of about three or four thrift stores that I found stuff throughout the week this week. Just going to be upfront and honest, there are two thrift stores that I went to this week that I found absolutely nothing, so I didn't film anything. So we're going to start off the footage with the first thrift store that I went to. It was mostly Goodwills, but there was one other thrift store, and we did really good. Didn't spend a whole lot of time in any of them because I was in a little bit of a hurry. So hope y'all enjoy the video. There will be the haul portion at the end of this where I'll kind of go over each item in detail to hopefully give you a little bit more knowledge. So stick around to the end. Alright, now we're at the first thrift store of the day, and here's my first find. This is a Dell ink toner, replacement toner. It is open box. I do open it up, verify that everything is sealed, and on eBay these are selling for about $39.99 open boxed, as long as it's sealed. And this one's selling is for $8.08 at the thrift store, $8.08. Be sure when you're looking at toners and ink, make sure you're getting the name brands. Make sure they're not expired. That one didn't expire, so it was a good pickup. Here is a Honda 6-disc CD changer from $19.99. I believe it goes to a Prelude. They sell for about 30 to 40 bucks, so I went ahead and picked it up. Alright, now this is a different day, and we're actually back at my local thrift store, Goodwill, close to me, and I find two more of these baseball games. If you have watched my previous videos, or actually it was the very last video, you see I pick up a couple of these. Here's another one, but the box is damaged, and this one is open, so I go ahead and pick up those two, and they're actually a little bit cheaper than they were on Sunday when I picked up the original one, so now I have four. So now I'm over in the wares department, and I actually come across this Sony Night Vision camcorder. It's a high 8 model. These can be very, very valuable if you can find them in working condition. They wanted 30 bucks for this one, but unfortunately it did come with the cords. I plugged it in and it did not work, so I didn't want to pick it up for 30 bucks not working. And here's your model number. It's on the bottom of the camcorder. You type that into eBay and it'll give you current sales. Alright, so deja vu again. In my last video I found 13 of these new LG remotes, and I find 13 again. Obviously they had more in the back. They were waiting to sell the ones they had, and I bought all of them. So I come back a few days later and I find 13 more. Not gonna buy any more till I sell them all, but yeah, so now I have a total of 26 of them, and they're just easy profits. I looked around over here and there really wasn't much else. These remotes are not worth anything, so I was only able to grab those new LG ones. We're now at the last thrift store of this video. This is my local Goodwill again. This is a different day. Again, I come multiple times a week because you never know what treasures you might find. There you saw those motorcycle compartments again. They're still sitting there. That just kind of verified my thought that they were overpriced at 45 bucks on them. Nobody else has picked them up, so there's no model number on them. You can't find anything. So here's my sports section, or sporting goods section. I did look at this stroller. I saw Bonafide Hustler pick one of these up at a yard sale and flip it for a couple $100 bucks. I don't know anything about strollers. I looked this one up. Brand new, they're like 120 bucks. So used, there's no money to be had. So I'm able to give you all a little more tour of my thrift store today, my Goodwill that's local to me. It's only 10-15 minutes down the road. This is a lamp section. I rarely find anything over here. Sometimes they'll stick neon beer signs over here. I've seen a few in other people's cart, and I've been able to get one for me once, and they stuck it over here. So I always go through this section, but there's not really anything here to resell. Alright, so now we're getting more into the electronics section. I have no idea why they have those box TVs for sale. No clue. There's not a whole lot in my electronics section today. There's normally not a ton, but I have found some good TV VCR combos and things like that. But I just want to kind of give you an idea of what the shelves look like today, and just not a whole lot of good electronics to pick through. I did look up that speaker. It wasn't worth a whole lot. Alright, so here's a section where they keep the blenders and the coffee makers, and obviously some weed eaters. You may need a weed eater. Got a couple of them. I have found several things over here, telephones and stuff like that, but today, again, the shelves, just not much on it. And at this point, it's not looking good, but stay positive and hopefully we'll find something. Alright, we're back in the section where I found all of those remotes the other day. I looked through the remotes again. There's a couple more, but I don't pick those up. I leave them behind. I got 26 of them. We're good. Those are not worth anything. I've already looked those up. And then I come across this ice cam. I think it's like a web camera. Always look web cameras up, especially if they're in the package. I thought this one was new. It turned out not to be. But what I do is I go ahead and open up my Amazon app to see if they're selling on Amazon first. Then I just use the Amazon seller app. I go ahead and scan the barcode there. And when it pops up, I'll go ahead and click it. And you'll be able to see here in a minute. It has a very, very low rank. It has a rank of 855, meaning it'll sell quick, and they're selling for 89 bucks new. So of course I went ahead and grabbed that one. All right, I'm still in the same section, and I come across this Weight Watchers portable points calculator. Weight Watchers stuff is people really, it's pretty desirable. I sold a scale the other day for 40 bucks. So these are very, very highly sought after, and I'm not sure if this calculator is. So I look it up on eBay and actually kind of have a hard time finding it. Here you see me, I've got the eBay app open, and I'm actually typing in what the item is, because again, you don't want to scan the barcodes on eBay, because 60 to 70% of the folks that are on eBay do not do that. They don't put the UPC in. So I can't find the exact one, but with it being Weight Watchers, and with me purchasing things like this before, I go ahead and take a chance on it. I go over, look at this one here, but this one is still not the same exact one. The one I have in my cart is from 2004, but a lot of people want these because it calculates out the meals that they have and the calories, I think, and really helps them lose weight. Anything like that always sells well. So I'll go and pick it up. It's $6. We'll throw it on eBay, and hopefully we'll see it in a sales video down the road. All right, now we're headed down the next aisle of my Goodwill, and this is the catch-all aisle. I think they just put miscellaneous here. If they don't have a actual aisle for it, it just lands here. Again, I've found really good stuff in here before, but as you can see, there's just nothing valuable. Those calculators up there weren't valuable. Color slime kit. Yeah, I didn't even bother to look that up. You kind of have to dig through these baskets, and when you're at Goodwill's, you do got to do a little digging because you never know what you might find. But for the most part, so far, I'm striking out on this aisle. And those covers are for the TI 83 Pluses. I've looked those up before. I thought they might be valuable, but kind of find out they're not worth hardly anything. And here we're getting towards the end of the aisle, and they'll put candles and things like that. But nothing, didn't find anything of any value here. But I wanted to give you all a good look at what the aisles look like at my store. All right, anybody want to guess what aisle this is? Of course, it's the toy aisle. I was just here the other day, so I'm not expecting to find a whole lot, but I still always go down this aisle, never know what they might have put out. Some of the things I look for, again, is sealed board games. There are some rare board games, some older ones. I'll look those up. I don't normally like buying board games where you got to spend a lot of time to count the pieces, because for me, I can use my time more valuable doing something else associated with reselling. You could take a long time counting pieces to see if a board game's there. Now, if it's worth $100, I'll count it all day long. But if I'm only going to make a $15, $20 profit, I'll leave it behind. But as you can see so far today, my toys section is looking a little slim. If y'all see anything in here that you think's worth money, be sure to put it out in any of my videos. I'd love to hear from you. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot here today, so it's time to move on. All right, so we're back in the blue jeans section of my Goodwill, and my Goodwill just keeps producing name brand jeans that we can flip for good money. These are Diesel Industries. I looked them up on eBay. They're in great condition, and it looks like I can get $40 to $60 for it. For an $8 investment, I'll do this all day long, so we definitely pick these up. Well, since I did so good in the men's jeans, I decided to go over and take a look at the women's. And lo and behold, we find a pair of True Religion's women jeans. Now, I found some of these in my last video or in my first video, and I think I've got them listed on eBay for $40 or $49.99. Again, these are $7.99, and these again are in very good condition. You always want to look in clothing for rips, tears, holes, or stains. If it's got any of that, for the most part, you're going to want to leave it behind, but these were in great condition, so I grabbed them. All right, I have made it back home, and we're going to go over the haul portion of this video. Also, if you'd like to hang around after the haul, I'm going to show you an example of how I actually look up an item on eBay, kind of go step by step, and show you how I determine if an item that I find at a thrift store is worth purchasing to resell. So this is the first store I went to. I was only in there 15 or 20 minutes. This was actually not a Goodwill. And I purchased 2 items. I got this Dell ink toner. It was $8.08 and it sells for $40 open box on eBay pretty regularly. This one is an open box, but everything inside is sealed, as I think you saw in the video. This is a 1999 6-disc CD changer for a Honda. Factory radios and CD players sell extremely well for me. Actually, this is the first CD changer I've ever found. This one was, I believe, $6.06, and I'm looking to get probably close to $40 out of it. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so here is the second Goodwill in the video that you saw, and this is going to look very similar to one of my previous videos where I went out on Sunday to my Goodwill closest to me and found those, and I found them again. I went back to my same Goodwill. I can't remember what day of the week this was this week, but went back and I found 2 more of these, and if you remember, these sell, I'll net profit after all fees and my investment around a little over $40 on each one of these. Some of these, the boxes are not in the best condition, so I might have to sell them as used like new and knock $5 off of them, or 10, just all depending. Either way, I'm going to make money. Funny thing is if you saw my other videos on Sunday, I paid $12.91 for 2 of these. So I guess they had more in the back, brought them out. I picked these up on, might have been Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm not real sure. But anyway, different person priced them, so it's $9.99. That is very typical to Goodwill. They get different people working, different people price things. Also, these remotes. I found those on Sunday, and now I found 13 more of them on this visit. So now all I have to do is go in and change my quantity on my eBay listing from 13 to 26. And these are just factory LG TV remotes. So now I'm up to 26 of these. So I've got them listed for $15.99 each right now. If I lower the price and only make net profit $5 off each of them, I've got over 20. I'm going to make over $100. And again, they're very light, easy to ship. So very, very happy about that purchase. This one I didn't get to catch on camera because it was inside the case. This is a brand new sealed Verizon flip phone. And as you can see, we're still factory sealed there. There is somebody on eBay who's been blowing these out at $45 each, and they've been getting it all day long. I don't know how many more they have left. I'll have to check and see, but I'll probably come in at $45 and match them. And it was $16, but in the end, I still should start turning 15 into probably 20 or a little more net profit. So very happy with that. All right, let's go to the next. All right, here is the last haul for the video. This haul came from the last clip where I was able to give you a little more in-store footage. So I was having a tough time in there. Again, that was my local Goodwill. I go by there 4 to 5 times a week when I can, and I tell you, I really do well there. And I wasn't doing very good, but I know don't give up hope. You're going to find something, and we did. So the first thing you probably saw is this Weight Watchers calculator. Weight Watchers stuff tends to do extremely well, especially if you can find the scales. We paid $5.95 for it. This is from 2004. I'm not 100% sure what I'll get for that. It's brand new. Probably 25 bucks. I know it's not a huge margin, but it's 2 pictures. You take a picture of the front, the back, list it, done. This Ice Cam 2, it's made for a Mac, I believe, is what it said. And this one was $5.95 also. And I looked it up, brand new on Amazon. They were like 70 bucks, I think, or 80 bucks. So I thought this one was new because I saw these tabs, but as I looked at them, they've been open. So I'll look into it a little more. It might just be an open box, but still new in there. More than likely, I might send that into Amazon as used and ask, maybe start out around 40 bucks, half of what they're asking, even though it's in even though it could be possibly in like new condition. Or I might throw it up on eBay. I'll look at their prices also. So either way, for $6, it's not going to be a bad investment. I know I said I'm not a clothing reseller, but I guess I lied. I've been finding some tremendous amount of jeans. And by the way, the already listed a few of the jeans from the previous haul video from last week, and the Levi's, the made and crafted Levi's that I bought in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, I've only got 2 other videos. You can go back and take a look. Those have actually already sold. Put them on there for 50 bucks. Somebody offered me 40 in less than 24 hours. If I get a good offer like that and with something less than 24 hours, that my jeans again are $8, I took it. Well over $20 profit. Very, very happy with that. I'm going to do a sales update video eventually, and I'll include that in there for y'all. So probably one of the better finds was these diesel jeans right here. I really wish they were my size. I'd love to keep them for myself. I really like it's kind of washing out a little bit, but really like the dark color of these. But diesel jeans are very nice. You can get good money for them. These are the Vickers, if you want to look them up yourself, regular, straight. Again, they're just in great condition, and like I showed in my other videos, look at your cuffs. That'll be your telltale sign, typically, how much wear they have on them. So these things are very, very nice. I was looking at comps, and I could get anywhere, just looking on eBay, I could get anywhere from $40 to $60, $70 for these. And again, we paid $8, so very nice. And I found a pair of True Religion jeans again. And I'm finding all these jeans at my local Goodwill, which is kind of odd, but I'm definitely going to keep my eye on the jeans there. I didn't realize that we had such good nice jeans there. Again, True Religion has went out of business, so I did go ahead and list my other pair of True Religions that I got in the previous video. I think I listed them for 40, somewhere around in there. Same thing with these, probably list these around 40. You got to do more research. True Religion tends to have an RN number under here. There we go. And you can look at that RN number and kind of get a good idea of what they're going for on eBay if you type that RN number in. But these are very nice. It's got some nice blue stitching. These are women's jeans. So, and I think women tend to purchase pretty well on eBay. I don't sell a lot of women's clothing, but there's your tags. So yeah, all in all, I mean, this is from this week, and I probably spent a total, I did go to 2 thrift stores that I didn't find anything, and then 3 thrift stores I did. So, I mean, a little over an hour, and we got several $100s of profit here. So, all right, the ones that you would like, if you'll stand by, I'm going to show you how to look an item up on eBay. So see if that can help you out a little bit when you're out looking for your items. All right, now we're going to go step by step on how I look an item up when I'm in my Goodwill or thrift store to look it up on eBay and see if it's worth the price they're asking, and see what kind of margins I can make. One thing I will tell you, and I might have mentioned this in another video, is on eBay, I do not scan the barcode to look the item up. There is a camera when you open the eBay app on your phone, your iPhone, Android, whatever you have. There's a camera in the top corner that you can scan a barcode, but I highly suggest not doing that. Reason being is most of the folks who have things listed on eBay, they actually do not scan the UPC. So when you're scanning the UPC, you're only seeing a small percentage of those items that are for sale. And you want to make sure you see the big picture, because if you scan the barcode and everybody's asking $100 for this phone, but the people that didn't put the barcode in and they still have a brand new sealed phone like this one is, they might be only getting, $40, $50 for it. So you want to make sure that you do it correctly. So what I do is when I find an item I like, this should look familiar. All you got to do is download and open the eBay app. And there's 2 ways you can search. You got a search button down here, or you got this kind of block bar up here that you can just simply tap. And then you can start typing in the item you're looking for. So we'll start typing this one in. And actually, I just put in a K, and since I had already looked this one up before, it brings up a recent search. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that. Now, what it's going to do now is it's going to bring up the ones that everybody has for sale, the ones that people currently have online. As you can see, this person looks like they're asking $41.99 brand new. This one is, that one's not new. Let's scroll back up. Here's some where they're refurbished. There's a pre-owned. So those are kind of all over the place. What you want to do is you want to go up here to this filter button. You want to press that. kind of brings the page out. And what you want to do, you want to scroll down just a little bit until you see sold items. And you want to click the link over here, or the radio button I should say. And when you click that, it'll light up sold items and completed items. Now you can go ahead and hit the done button. Now the other thing we could also do too is if we just want to see the ones that were new, we can go ahead and click condition, and we can just look at all the new ones. So we'll check new also, and that'll really help us limit, kind of narrow down our search. Now we're just going to look at the new ones that sold. So as we start looking, that one says $99.95. There's the comp that I based mine on real quickly in the store for $45. Here's the person that obviously lowered theirs and got $41.99. Here's one for $82, but that's a different type of phone. Here's mine for $45.99 and $44. So basically, that makes it easy for me to do the math. I feel very confident that at worst, I'll sell this brand new phone for 40 bucks. Might even get 45. We paid 15. I'm going to at least double my money. And the way that I do the math is, let's just say I only get $40 for it. Minus we'll just keep the math easy. I know it's 16, but let's subtract the $15 that I would pay for this item. So that brings us down to what, 25 bucks in profit? Well, then we're going to end up giving eBay about 10% of the sales price. It's a little bit more, but so we'll say we end up giving them $5. That drops us down to $20 in profit, and then we got to ship it. It's pretty light, so I'm thinking it'll go first class, which first class is anything under 1 pound. So it should go first class for $4 or $5. So in the end, we should gross profit after deducting all eBay fees, shipping, and what we paid for this phone, $15 to maybe even up to $20, depending on what it sells for. So that's doubling our money. My rule of thumb is to either double my money on an item, or at least make over 50%. So if I invest $15, I better make 8 or 9 straight profit. And I really don't like to do that. I like to at least double my money. In situations where I'm spending $8 or $9 on an item, I want a gross profit anywhere between 10 to 20. So that's kind of what I go by. I hope this video helped you. If things like this you're interested in, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm happy to do videos like this to kind of teach those who's brand new into reselling, to kind of help you out. And I'll, of course, continue to do the haul videos because I think people tend to enjoy those. I know personally I do. I watch a ton of YouTubers and watch their haul videos and what they find at thrift stores. It's extremely interesting to me. So if you will, subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll keep uploading videos. Hope everybody has a great day and good luck out there reselling.